elements that the live show, I'm learning something really interesting, is that when you perform live and you play guitar or whatever songs you're playing as covers or whatever, or how you're playing the songs that maybe were on the record, that's sort of what's entertaining the crowd. So people like Prince or Michael Jackson or whoever it is, I'm sure that they paid attention to their live performances, and then they were able to make that come to life on the album. So it would be really, really being aware of how the live performances are, and then and then maybe what the fans like in the crowd, and so the elements that I would want are the guitar, maybe still a little bit of a rock edge, but then it's really cool coming out here and discovering myself, of who I am on stage. So I try to translate that to the studio.
Keep them coming. One Kiss fan wants to know, do you like to read? If so, what kind of books?
I love reading. The last book that I read was a book called Just Kids by Patti Smith, and it was really, it was just amazing because she was able to paint a picture. I don't know if you don't know who Patti Smith is. She was sort of a musically spoken poet. She did that song, Because the Night Belongs to Lovers, that song back in the day, and then she had a relationship with a guy named Robert Mapplethorpe, and anyways, he was a painter, and they just talked about their life when they were young, and it's a really great book, and sad at the end, but she talks a lot about living in New York City and in the 60s and 70s when Jimi Hendrix was there, and she stayed at the hotel Chelsea, and just a lot of history in the book, and it's really, really cool.
Al wants to know, Nick, you currently have your album on repeat. What are you listening to right now?
Nothing at the moment.
Not this moment, but
yeah, in general, I'm not listening to anything at the moment. I go through a period now of sort of pull back, especially from top 40 radio. It's really dangerous to get too caught up in what's being played at the moment, because as a writer, if you fall in love with something and you like the way a song sounds, you could go in the studio and write a song that has similarities, and then the type of music, by the time you'd actually release your music 8 months down the road, it's changed. What's on the radio has changed. So now it's not about that. It's about writing music from your influences, especially going back to the past, but making sure that you keep it current with the production. So that's the balance that it is right now. So I'm not really listening to anything at the moment because I want a fresh ear. You can get jaded your ear can get jaded.
Cara Lee wants to know, have you ever thought about doing country music? She noticed that you follow Rascal Flatts on Twitter.
Well, Rascal Flatts are just the guys they're a great group, great singing vocal harmony group. So that's very rare nowadays. So, but she asked me what country artists I like. Is that what it was?
No, would you ever consider doing a country music?
I like country music, but I'm really particular to a lot of the older stuff. So it just would really... There's some great songs, there's no doubt about it. There's some of the greatest songwriters out there. So, but trying to do music like someone else is it's the wrong thing. That's you're trying. You're not being you. And after a while, being in the business for a while, you kind of let your unconscious sort of mind and talents and things just speak for itself.
Jamie Mikhail asks, Nick, are you planning on getting any more tattoos?
I think I stopped a while back ago, maybe. I don't know, just stopped after like 8 years ago or something like that, maybe a little less. And I don't know what it was. I think that I just a lot of my tattoos, I liked them and everything, but I thought that they could have looked better. So I thought that they could have been more well thought out. But I don't regret anything, and they're memories and places and time. So I think that I'm sorry, these people keep popping up, but I maybe I'll start getting tattoos again, but that all depends. I gotta really be motivated, and it's gotta be special. I'm not just gonna get them just to get them. I was actually thinking about removing them.
Probably not. Probably no good tattoos, it sounds like.
I'm in an inner turmoil, an inner battle.
Back to you on that one. What's your favorite fast food restaurant?
This lighting is horrible. It makes me look sick.
Duck face.
No, my favorite restaurant? Is that what we said?
Yeah, favorite fast food restaurant.
It's gotta be a healthy choice, but if I didn't have to choose a healthy... Honestly, I love Taco Bell. Taco smell, taco hell.
Better than In-N-Out?
Yeah, hands down.
Better than Del Taco?
Yeah. Taco hell, man.
I'm a big fan of it too. Nick's Chaotic Beauty wants to know, do you believe in ghosts?
I believe in Beetlejuice. No, I believe that I'm open for everything. I am open for the possibility and the experience of anything that can happen. I even want to go on a little trip, a little ghost hunting trip, and remember that movie 1408, how he would just travel to different hotels, and maybe I'll pull out my Ouija board and do some talking. And
like those guys,
the ghost hunters.
Ghost hunters, yeah.
I wanted to do a little tour, a little mini ghost hunting tour. So I don't know what I believe yet, but I'm waiting to experience something.
Who was your Super Bowl pick?
Truthfully, it was the Patriots. And, but I didn't care for either one. It wasn't, I'm wearing, my colors right now, so it didn't matter. But I had called the Patriots to win before the game started, so that would have been my pick. But as I got there, I changed it last second, and I wanted the Giants to win. So who I thought would win was the Patriots, but I wanted the Giants to win. It's really messed up, right?
You got a little more time?
Sure. I got all the time in the world.
I gotta get ready for the sound check party. But do you still draw comics or anything else?
I haven't drawn in a little while, but I wanna. I've been painting. And painting is really difficult. but really just relaxing at the same time, because you deal with layers, and it's patience. It's all about patience and all about layers and depth. So, and colors, and it's a lot of work, but I love painting now.
BSB Loved One wants to know, what do you think of the Jersey Shore?
Don't like it. I've actually never seen an episode of Jersey Shore, to be honest with you. They might have seen it in passing, so I can't judge something that I haven't seen yet. But I try to stay away from reality
It's like watching a train, a car wreck accident.
Is it?
So, Backstreet Girl 93 asks, what was your favorite Backstreet Boys video to make?
Larger Than Life. I thought Larger Than Life was super fun. Because it's really unfortunate how expensive the damn video was. But, you know, the production, the costumes, the robots, the director, you know, all this stuff is Larger Than Life.
Simple question from Janie. Food or sex?
Both. Why can't you eat at the same time?
And what's your biggest pet peeve?
I can't stand wet hair in a bed. I hate it. Just so annoying. Because your pillows get all wet, and then you just can't stand wet hair in a bed.
What do you do when you have to sneeze on stage? Or fart?
Did she say fart?
No, I threw that in there.
I'm sure. You just let it out, man. You just let it out. No, you gotta kind of find a way to just sneak it out. You know? Go behind a curtain, sneeze, toot.
This would be a good question to round things out. Who inspires you every day? I could say what, too. She said who.
The fans. You guys inspire me every day to keep going. Isn't that? It's true. I answered you.
You answered it.
Oh, you didn't hear it?
I did. It was very nice. Do you think we have to start getting ready for tonight?
Is that a question? Yeah, we do have to start getting ready. Someone says, Eddie Meehan, 23, says, do we have to get ready for tonight?
We have to get ready for tonight.
Yes, we do. But thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. It was long and drawn out, and I didn't get off so quick, you know. So I'm on a bus. What? I'm on a bus in Ohio. So hopefully you come to the show here, and I'll see you soon. And a lot of cool stuff gonna happen, and I'll keep updating with nick.net. So thank you. Love you guys. Bye bye.